Okay, I'm back. I haven't done anything. I left it exactly where it was. So I'm hoping I get to the end of this. And I've had to put it on charge because, of course, now the bloody thing's going to die. You know what it is? My 3-year-old's just moved into her own bedroom. And in doing so, she decided that Mummy's phone was needed to take lots of... Look at that. Beautiful. Lots of selfies and videos of herself in her bedroom. I have my sister living with me. Sister by another family. We're best friends, but, you know, we're sisters. Oh, forgive the cable. Yeah, and she was staying with us because she was moving to Scotland to be with her husband. Anybody that might have seen some of my other videos, you'll have heard me mention that we're all pirate fanatics. Sorry, let me get in camera to show you what I'm doing. That we're all, not pirates as in whatever you guys call American football, but pirates as in actual little pirates. I'm trying to find a comfortable position to do this over the arm. My husband and I met playing a pirate game, as I met Letitia, my friend that I was talking about. We were all 2-inch pirates in a game called Puzzle Pirates. That's how we met. This is when you do... Oh, that's pretty. When you do any of these die cuts, things moving again. And I know you've got lots of things like the little brush tool, and I'll think of the other thing in a moment. The pick tool. Ah! Oh, you guys are going to kill me because that really wobbled. Sorry, forgive me. All those of you who've just thrown up all over your stuff with seasickness, I'm really sorry. Really, really sorry. A hat pin, or whatever you call them, I don't know. Best thing for this I found, because you can poke and prod. It grabs the bits of paper really well, as you can see. Now, if this was regular paper and not sticky back paper, this would have just fallen out. I'm almost positive. You can tell by the quality. It probably would have just fallen out. But because it has got double-sided sticky paper on it to turn it into a sticker. Now, this is why I do this with, especially things like this. Why I do double-sided sticky. People are scared of intricate dies. And I'll go back to the pirate thing in a minute. People are scared of intricate dies because they're hard to glue down. Once you've got an intricate die, they're really, really hard to glue down. Because glue ends up squelching out of everything and everywhere, and you end up with it all in the wrong place. So, treat yourself to some double-sided sticky tape. I don't care what you buy. I've used a couple of different ones, including Silhouette Cameo's very own brand, which is great but expensive. There you go. There is the Merry Christmas die that I just showed you brand new out of the packet. There's the die cut that you can now peel and stick, and I will show you exactly what I mean. So you can see I'm just peeling the sticky off. You can see it's sticking, that I'm not fibbing, it's sticking to my finger. It is really, really sticky stuff. Get yourself some double-sided sticky. For me personally, Donna on eBay, I really got to remember her name, her eBay name for you, but Donna on eBay is by far the best value place to buy double-sided sticky, and this stuff is sticky. Look, it really is sticky. Now I'm going to make a real mess trying to put this down for you. Don't shoot me, okay? This is just showing you that it is indeed sticky, and you've now got a sticker. It's not project worthy placing. There you go. You've now got a sticker that you can stick down on. If I'd have thought about it, I would have got some embossed white cardstock. You've even got a mask. You could always stick that down and use it as a stencil if you want. Oh, I've done it again. You're going to kill me. I'm really sorry. I'm learning. Forgive me. Anyway. So yeah, I mean, you can see it works. I'm going to show you on regular cardstock as well. Hopefully you'll stick around and forgive me for the wobbling. I'll hold it up so you can get a better look. See, it's now a sticker. And if you've had to use glue to stick that down, you've always got the worry of the squelching out. And now when I get around to using these, which hopefully I'll get around to soon, I will cut these in one colour, like for argument's sake, red or blue, and I will cut it in different darknesses and lights and build it up, slightly offset each one to give it a more 3D effect. That's that. Do you want me to cut this one again, or do you want me to cut you a different one? I'll cut, do you know what, I'll cut the mermaid, because I've been raving about her and how beautiful she is. Now this, don't throw away all that space, pick a smaller die cut and cut it out. I've been cutting out every time I've got spare. That's really clever, Lystra on black. I've been using my small spellbinders that I'm only about the size of. It's perfect for doing that with. So don't throw it away. It can be used over and over again. Let me get another piece. Like I said to you, it comes in all different sizes in the box. I'm just going to use this black because I've got it here. It comes in all different sizes. You get some big pieces, some not so big pieces. You get some straight pieces. I'm sticking to this stuff. What I would suggest, and normally if I'm doing this for me to use, I'm more careful, and I'm more careful, and I do things differently, and I don't have any wastage, because I hate, with a passion, wasting cardstock or anything I'm using. Absolutely anything. So this is regular cardstock, Michael's Recollection black cardstock. Do you want the Merry Christmas Dear, or do you want my new peacock? Shall we go for, I don't know if I bought the, oh, I did bring the peacock over. Okay, we'll do the peacock. I've not seen the peacock in black. Okay, now another thing I do, which I'm not doing now, but I would normally do, so that I do utilise all the space, is I would put it down, and then I would use washi tape to hold it in place, so that I had more space to cut other things out beside it. We can try an experiment. Let's try something different. I've never tried cutting more than one die at a time. I don't know if it will work, but we can give it a go, right? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I can only fail miserably, and you all sit there laughing at me, which is absolutely fine. Because somebody once told me, while they're laughing at you, they're leaving somebody else alone. So if you want to laugh at me because I've bodged it up good and proper, that's fine, because it means you're leaving some poor sad sap alone. Right, now the peacock and the teacup, if you haven't watched any of my other videos, are bargain buys from eBay. They took about 3 weeks to get here. They cost me, 2 dies were less than $5 for the 2 of them. Ooh, that's not going to work, is it, Lystra? No, why is it not going to work, Lystra? Because it's hanging off the end, Lystra. That's there. I do talk to myself, even when I'm not filming, believe it or not. I talk to myself because, and I tell my poor husband this all the time, it's the only way I get an intelligent conversation, unless I'm with my mum, who obviously is the most intelligent woman I know. But that's another story, and I don't want to give her a big head if she's listening. She probably isn't, because, you know what mums are like. Keep your fingers crossed. Like I said, this is an experiment, so it either works and yay, or fails miserably and oh well. Oh, that's a bit tight. No comment from the peanut gallery, please, about tight. Oh, that is a bit tight, but it's going through, so still good. I wonder if I've put one dye on top of the other. I wonder if the dyes have moved, and that is why. See, I don't like this arm thing. You know, people, you have to tell me how I best hold my camera up out of the way so that I can film without the situation I'm in now of the arm moving, because I really don't want you to see my fat ass. I really don't. Yeah, I'm not confident, and there's too many trolls out there, and like I said, you can laugh at me for bodging up a job, but I'm not putting my face on camera for you to laugh at that. There are trolls. I know there's trolls. I'm just not that confident yet. I'll get there. I'll get there. I'll get the confidence. You know, every day my kids and my husband give me confidence. And Kathy from Kathy's Cards. She's a sweetheart. She's the kind of friend that every woman needs, because she sees beauty in everyone. She's so lovely. Hi, Kathy. You are such a darling. Okay, so this is where we might have problems. Oh, why? Oh, I've done it again. Sorry. Shh, divorce me. Don't be my friend anymore. Stop watching my video. What the hell is wrong with this time? Oh, for goodness sake! Now I've said hell. Alright, so we're just going to have a bit of a disaster here. I'm just like I told you before, this has not been done. Right, this one here, the one that's still sitting in the card, is the actual Spellbinders die. This is a Spellbinders, no, I'm lying, it's a Sizzix die. This came from a Sizzix set. So see, this is still in the piece card, which tells me it hasn't cut as well as the cheapy dies. Now, it could just be a simple thing that it's a different thickness of dye. Even by a few millimetres, it will make all the difference in the cutting, putting so many through at once. If you're lucky enough to own an electronic die cutting machine, I think you would have a very different scenario. So I'm going to pull the W out. I'm going to pull the I out. I'm not going to fight with the backing, it's a sticker. You're not going to see the brown once. This is why my cuttle bug's a mess, because it's got sticky on it. Oh, no. My knees hurt, I've got to tell you. I'm just getting old. I'm an old fart. Yeah. I digress. Back to Pirates, yeah. I don't know where I was going with Pirates, but we met playing a game called Pirates. So we're pirate obsessed, absolutely. And yeah, where was I going with the pirate thing earlier? Anybody remember? Because I sure as monkeys don't. Oh my goodness. How am I at 13 minutes already? Goes to show how long it takes to make some of these things, you know. Right, so there you have Winter Wishes. No. It's great for a card. Cuts out, again, it's a sentimental card and cuts out the work. Stickers are, oh! I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm just so new with the, I'm not sure why. So, did you like the way I jump around from one conversation to the other? I'm not sure why the peacock's got a sticky back. I must have stuck something to it. Just give me a sec while I poke some of the bits out of the peacock, because it's just easier this way. And I know if I had my brushy tool, it'd probably make it a darn sight easier. But my brushy tool is absolutely no idea where. I've told you once before, and I'll tell you again, I have a 3-year-old. She thinks that all Mummy's craft supplies were intended for her pleasure. Oh, no, I don't want that. You naughty bird. Do you know what it tried to do? It tried to just come out without... I don't think so. We're not having that malarkey. You can go away. You're coming out with the backing. I'm sorry, I know you can't see what I'm doing. I should be doing it over the table, but I needed to be able to. Alright, you can see that I've now taken this out of the die, and some of the pieces have stayed within the die. You can see, look, you can tell I cut the can out last with this. Some of the pieces have actually stayed in the die, and you can see the ones that have, because the brown side of the... God, this has got to be the world's worst. I'm really sorry. This has got to be the world's worst tutorial. I promise to try and get better at it. I really do. Please. Please. Ugh. Sorry guys, I've got to move out of the way because I need to be able to hold it so I can feel it. And if I'm holding it under the camera, I can't feel the... Now when I'm cutting these out of just regular cardstock, not turning them into stickers, anything that's intricate, that's got all these little pieces, I save in a bag, and they're confetti. And then once in a blue moon, I take the kids outside and we have a confetti fight. I used to do exactly the same thing in the UK with my oldest. I would, all my little scraps, especially when I was cutting dies, or I would take scraps of card and paper and I would hole punch them. I'd sit there watching TV and I would hole punch them with a regular hole punch, and then we'd go outside and we would have a confetti fight. She used to giggle. They were fun times. Also, the other reason we used to do it was, I suppose some things just never leave you. I might have mentioned it before, we used to make handmade paper. Well, I say we, Mum used to make handmade paper and I would help her. So quite often we'd use, see, if I made paper here in America, all the little bits of paper that are left over from projects, and they would be sorted into bags of colour, and then they would be turned into paper. I would make mulberry paper, but it's time consuming. You really need a garden because you need somewhere to hang the J-cloths with the paper on that you've just made. Funny story, Mama, I know you're looking at my cameo and Cuttlebug, and it's not pretty. I'm really sorry, but I just wanted to pick out all the bits so that you can see. There's the peacock in black cardstock. She's a sticker. So, you know, you've got a card, or, you know, you want something, someone loves me, a card or whatever, it's now a sticker. And anybody that is absolutely petrified of intricate dies has no reason. Ouch! Go and laugh. Ouch! I drew blood. Okay, be careful. And I've hit the fucking... I know you're laughing at me. I can hear you. I'm not letting my husband watch this because he will wet himself. Because he's a meanie. Anyway. And Mr. Greg, you are not allowed to watch this video. I know you've been asking me for my YouTube name so that you can go and laugh at me. But you're not allowed. Or I'll start linking your unboxing videos all over the place. How'd you like them cookies, eh? There's a threat and a half. Mr. Greg and the lovely Leanne are friends of ours who live up north. We'll play World of Warcraft. Well, Leanne doesn't. She keeps threatening, but she doesn't ever quite make it. We'll play World of Warcraft together. Daniel and my husband are... yeah, they're strange. They've got a bromance going on. So yeah. Anyway, so I talk to myself, like I said. And there's the teacup and teapot. Focus, please, camera. And it gives you an idea. 30 minutes of trying to show you how to do a sticker. So let me go quick run back. You saw that this was done on cardstock. This is just Recollections, black regular cardstock. That was, I told you, I've said before, you get all different sizes of pieces. I was lucky. I had some quite, these like 5 by 5, 5 1/4 by 5. They're quite big pieces. I got really lucky. You get different thicknesses. It's a pick and mix box. It's not, you can go on, and Donna has listings for specific sizes and amounts. I personally, £5 for the price she charges and £10 for the price she charges was too good a deal to miss, and I don't mind piecing pieces together to make my stickers. It's no big deal to me because you don't see it. I mean, it's not there. This is, I've got quite a few of these. Now the 200 and the 300 are ideal for any electronic cutter. The Cameo, the Cricut, you can use it just fine on them. And the dies, absolutely brilliant. Now I moved it and I put it away, and I didn't think about it when I did put it away because I should have left it out to show you. Give me 2 seconds, just 2 seconds. I've got to turn around. And I'm not even sure I've got any of because the new box that Donna sent, I did happen to mention in an email that I'd really like this stuff here. If you're watching any of my other video, I'm sorry, this is really bad. But you love me, or at least I hope so. This is 467 MP. This one is not good for die cutting. It really isn't good for die cutting. It's not good because it's thick. It's good for lots of other things. Really good for sticking stuff to the wall. I nearly said something else. I'm just gonna... I know I should be on camera and I'm not. Can you see that? It's really thick and tacky. Now this is really cool for... And oh, what did I do? I'm losing my mind. Just in case anybody cares to know, I am losing my mind. I don't know if any of you have ever seen the napkin art. Let me move this out of the way a minute. And it is really quick because it's not what I wanted to do today. You know the napkin art where they tell you to double-sided sticky on the back of the napkin, then you Versamark the top, and then you put your heat embossing stuff, and you see, I can't finish it because I haven't got the glitter handy. You Versamark it and then heat emboss, and you get like a glittery embossed snowy effect. Had I been more practical, I would have had the glitter down, and what you do is you put the glitter see, and I want to lock the arm, and the glitter means I'm going to have to lock the arm because the glitter's up there. I know you can't see where I'm pointing at, but there's a big box up there that says glitter, and I don't want to lock the arm. I'm so disorganised. I thought I'd done really well in prepping for this video because I thought I was being practical, but obviously think again, Lystra, because you get an idea to tell them something and you haven't got the stuff to do it. Okay, let's try this one. I'm not actually sure this is the right one, but we'll see. It has to be a clear glitter, not an opaque glitter. But basically, it might not be the right glitter, so it's the wrong glitter, I'm sorry. And then you burnish it. Burnish means rub it. Right. Obviously, I've only done a little bit of the napkin, and it doesn't really give it the full effect, but put that in there. And then what happens is, can you see the bit that I have done with that double-sided tape? You end up with a pretty, a different look. Now, if you want me to do a proper tutorial and show you how to do a card with it, then I can. I don't mind. But yeah, so let's just get a general idea. It gives you that. Now, I would use double-sided on the other side and stick it to my cardstock that way. And then I will show you that you can stick. See, this is the same napkin. I double-sided sticky taped it to the tag I made. This is another one for Kathy for her flip book. But yeah, so anyway, I digress. I've talked and waffled, and boy have I waffled, and you're probably all going, shut up already. Yeah, I know. Anyway, so for those of you who wanted the sticker tutorial, I'm sorry it's in 2 pieces. Sorry I've shook the camera so often tonight. This was nerve-wracking for me. It really was. I was so unsure about doing this. But it gives you an idea. You can see that it's easy to make stickers. And like I said, There's all different companies. This is, and I could have done it and I should have, but I'm not, because I'm already at 30 minutes on this one. Not 25. This is the Cameo Silhouette double-sided. It's just as good. It's fantastic. It's the one that I used to use to do the napkins, but it's a lot more expensive. A lot more expensive. Freaking hell. So yeah, so definitely I'll put the link again for this, the cards, the sticky paper. And again, if anybody's interested, I can send you a piece. Send me a message, I'll send you a piece to work on. Or if you want me to send you one of the stickers so you can see for yourself, you know, let me know whether you want a Christmas or a peacock or a teacup or whatever, and I'll pop one in the post. You can send me your address. You know, I could do that. Not tonight, because now I've frazzled my nerves, and yeah, no. Tomorrow I will, if anybody's interested, I will do the soda can tutorial, teaching you from start to finish how to cut the soda can and how to utilise it, turn it into a sticker, or and how to ink it if you want me to. I've been inking, my hands are a mess. Anyway, it was lovely to spend the time with you. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself. Not at all. No, I have. I've really enjoyed myself. Just wish that I'd been more organised and better prepared and hadn't waffled for so long. I hope you're all having a really nice evening. I am going to quite possibly think about going to bed. I don't know yet. Depends. Or I might do some more crafting. Have a lovely evening. Thinking of you all. Love you lots. Give me a thumbs up if you like what you see. And if you don't, keep your opinions to yourself, and I'm only teasing. You're all entitled to an opinion. Whether or not I like it is neither here nor there. Okay, take it easy everyone. Bye.